I've seen words like, oh, the intel was razor thin, very, very few people saw that intelligence. He, Esper, and I saw that intelligence. And I will be happy, when the appropriate time comes, in front of the proper committees and anybody else, to defend the administration's action, Milley said. I'll stand by the intelligence justifying an attack on Soleimani, he added, saying the intelligence was compelling, it was imminent, and it was very, very clear in scale, scope. Did it exactly say who, what, when, where? No. But he was planning, coordinating and synchronizing significant combat operations against U.S. military forces in the region, and it was imminent, Milley said. Despite the assertions of Milley and top leaders on the validity of the intelligence, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, California, and others who have been briefed on the classified evidence provided to Congress thus far have dismissed the administration's claims. Pelosi said Monday that she will schedule a debate and a vote later this week on a war powers resolution to limit Trump's ability to take action against Iran. The classified information given Congress thus far raises more questions than it answers, she said in a statement. In addition, this initiation of hostilities was taken without an authorization for use of military force (AUMF) against Iran, without the consultation of the Congress and without the articulation of a clear and legitimate strategy to either the Congress or the public, Pelosi said. The current AUMF was enacted shortly after the 9/11 attacks on September 18, 2001, and authorizes the use of United States Armed Forces against those responsible for the recent attacks launched against the United States. A section of the AUMF states that the President is authorized to use all necessary and appropriate force against those nations, organizations, or persons he determines planned, authorized, committed, or aided the terrorist attacks that occurred on September 11, 2001, or harbored such organizations or persons, with the purpose of preventing future attacks. In October 2002, Congress approved another AUMF to authorize the use of United States Armed Forces against Iraq in the buildup that led to the 2003 invasion. In remarks to White House reporters last Friday, National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien sought to tie the strike against Soleimani to the 2002 AUMF on Iraq. It was a fully authorized action under the 2002 AUMF for Iraq and was consistent with Trump's constitutional authority as Commander-in-Chief to defend our nation and our forces against attacks like those that Soleimani has directed in the past and was plotting now, he said. Under the Constitution, Congress has the express power to declare war, while Article 2, Section 2, gives the President power as Commander-in-Chief over any military operations approved by Congress. The debate has continued since the Constitution was enacted on the intersect between Congress's power to declare war and the President's duty to conduct it in emergencies requiring immediate action. The argument pushed by Democrats now is that Congress would have to pass another AUMF to authorize military action against Iran. In response to the Vietnam War, Congress in 1973 passed the War Powers Resolution over the veto of then-President Richard Nixon as a check against a commander-in-chief's ability to direct the use of military force. The resolution required the President to notify Congress within 48 hours of committing armed forces to military action, and forbade the military from remaining in an area of conflict for more than 60 days without passage by Congress of an AUMF.